the final part of the Chinese 6 curing sound, the third part. And in this part, I will give you some tips about the Chinese 6 curing sounds. The first tip is about the time when we can do this Chinese 6 curing sound. Generally, 3 times a day, morning, the noon, and the night. And when you get up in the morning, you can make this practice. And the noon, you can make it. And at night, before you go to bed, you can make this practice. So 3 times a day. And each time, remember, you need to do the circle for the 6 sounds. And for each sound, you need make it 6 times and 1 break. And each time you need to do the exhale firstly, then inhale. That is really important reason for the Chinese curing sound. Exhale, inhale 1 time, and 6 times. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. For 6 times, 1 normal breath. And then move on to the next sound until you finish all the 6 different sounds. Then you may pick up 1 or 3 or 2 sounds to practice them, especially. That is the time when we can practice this curing sounds. And the time when you choose a time, it's better to make it before, an hour before or after your meal. So, for example, in the morning you get up, then you make this practice, and then 1 hour after, you can have your breakfast. That is time that's suitable for practicing the Chinese 6 curing sounds. That is the first tip I want to give you about the time to practice it. The next tip is about the strength. The first tip, we talk about the time. When we do the 6 curing sounds practice. And the second tip is about the strength. Strength of this practice. That is depend on your disease. If the disease is quite serious, quite bad, for example, get bad cough, and then we make this practice, when you do the exhale, remember, inhale always softly, always naturally, always smoothly, but exhale is forcefully. And when you do the exhale, if the disease is really bad, you can make it strength powerfully to make the sound. For example, to do the S sound to cure the disease of the lungs. If you get cough, you make the sound. You can make the sound to make it powerfully. If your disease is quite bad. But if it's not that bad, you only want to improve your health, so you can do the exhale, you can make it softly. Just do it like. So the strength is dependent on your disease. It's bad or it's not that bad, or you only want to improve its functionality, improve healthy, that is strength. And the third tip I want to tell you is about the version of the Chinese 6 Qigong sound. Actually, in the mainland China, we have different branches developed for the 6 Qigong sounds. And there are a little bit differences between all these versions, but basically the version I introduced to you the simplified version. And we don't need to add gestures to this practice. That is complex version. Maybe in the future, I will introduce you the complex version that adds some gestures to it. But in my view, the simplified version is enough for improve your health, because the breathing practice always is the foundation for this 6 Qigong sound Qigong practice. And another thing I want to tell you is the sound. And as a beginner, you make the sound. For example, you make the first sound, hui sound, hui, and you can hear the sound in your ear. But when you practice more, you feel comfortable for it, you can mute the sound. Only keep the shape of the mouth, but no sound comes out. You can't hear the sound. Just like we see English words, and you know what I am saying. I love you. It's the same idea, but it only happened when you practice more and more times, and you feel really comfortable for it. Then you can mute the sound. We'll practice it. Remember? But at the beginning, at the very beginning, you need to make the sound sending out, and you can hear the sound. But in the future, you can mute the sound. So if you mute the sound, you only see, if other guys see you practice this 6 Qigong sound, they can see the shape of the mouth. They don't hear any sound from you. For example, the 6 sound, Qigong sound as a order. The first sound, the second sound, the third sound, the fourth sound, the fifth sound, and the final sound. See, you can't hear anything from me, but you can see the shape of the of my mouth. That is in the future. When you practice more, and you feel really comfortable, and you master all the sounds, make it correctly sending out, then you can mute the sound. That will improve the effect of the 6 Qigong sounds. That's the things I want to tell you. And if you have any other questions, we can discuss together. And I really hope the Chinese 6 Qigong sound, if you are interested in it, you can start to practice it. And I wish it can help you to get healthier in the future. That's it. Thank you.